The Mindbuzz podcast.
All right.
All right. What are we here? What are we doing?
We're going to talk and have a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
It's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic, hokey, fun.
Mm-hmm. All of the words. Maybe a little offbeat. Who knows? We'll see.
Hey, there it is. I was waiting for that.
I find my ways. I have
We
my
went
ways.
in not even a minute and we got it.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm lucky.
I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty powerful, you know?
So how do you pronounce your name?
It's pronounced Téa.
Téa.
Like Téa Leoni, if anyone knows who that is. That's what I was named after, technically.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Yeah. She's an actress.
Oh, really?
I don't know what I don't know. My parents were like, that's a cool name. And I was like, sure. I didn't really have a choice. I was a baby. So, you know. But
yeah, I don't
it's
we don't have very many choices when
like they were like, we're gonna name you Téa, and I couldn't be like, no, people aren't gonna know how to pronounce that. I couldn't really, you know.
What are the
really have a say,
What are the common misconceptions when do they always say T?
Mostly T or Tia. Yeah. It's hard because so it has an accent over the E, which makes it like that's why it's pronounced Téa. That's what makes the E be pronounced that way. But on a lot of things, you can't put the accent on the E. So it's not people's fault. But it's more T when the accent isn't there and Tia when it is.
Oh, okay.
But I don't blame anyone. I can't even pronounce it half the time, and it's my name. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll take it.
How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing good. That unexpected client meeting was kind of a bummer, but
it's okay.
We're here.
We're here, and we're going to have an amazing time. I need to
you know
stop
people
saying
are so
fantastic.
needy.
People are really needy.
It was just really needy, and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I got stuff to do. I mean,
I have plans.
God forbid, like, you guys need help. Jeez.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
That's not your fault. I'm sorry that they were being needy.
So I see that Danny DeVito shrine behind you.
Yeah. He's here.
Yeah. Okay.
There's only a couple pictures of him. We got one. He's on the tree back there. 2. It's right here. Number 3. We'll get more. There will be more eventually. Maybe not. Who knows? Clearly, I hate Danny DeVito.
Clearly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have like a little sock doll made out of?
I do not. I'm not that
not
big of a. Yeah. It's more like a casual Danny DeVito obsession.
Like a casual hate?
No, I don't hate him.
Oh, okay.
I love Danny DeVito, but like casually.
Casually like him.
It's like chill.
Danny
Evidently.
DeVito and chill. I got it.
Yes, that's exactly it. You hit the nail right on the head.
So it's okay for Téa. I can say Téa then.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly how you can say it.
Well, today I have Téa on the podcast.
Hello. That's me. I'm Téa.
One half of the Offbeat Worm podcast.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to be here.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. I hope
Absolutely.
I hope so. I haven't had anybody on the show yet that disliked being on the show. So
well, that's good. I would hope that people wouldn't agree to come on the show and then not like it.
Yeah, I have a 40 I have like a 40 test rate of people liking people being on here, so I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
maybe
think
at
those
50
are very good numbers.
Maybe at 52 I'll start sending out like a survey.
Yes.
You know, try to do my own groundwork for
I think that's a fabulous idea.
Guest experience.
Mhm.
Right?
I'm already
TM,
having
guys.
an amazing time. So, you can put me down for good.
The enthusiasm, I love it.
I try. It's been a long day of school. I need to do something enjoyable with my life.
How did school go? What are you studying, by the way?
I'm in high school.
Oh, really?
Surprise.
Whoa. No
I'm
way.
a junior. I'm a high school
Lies.
junior.
Lies.
No.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. So I'm studying high school junior stuff.
What is that? I don't remember.
Right now I'm taking AP English, AP Physics 1,
Don't
AP
remember
US History.
Wait, you sound like that's all the smart kid stuff.
Yeah.
It's all the smart kid stuff.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you a
not that good
brainiac?
at any of it though.
Are you a brainiac? Well, I
Eh.
mean, clearly you are. I mean, what does AP stand for, by the way?
Advanced placement.
Oh.
So it's like the hardest version of those classes. And I do like mediocre in them. Like I'm not a straight A student. I should say that.
Okay.
I'm a solid mediocre student. Then I'm taking pre-calc, Latin 3 and orchestra.
Orchestra?
Yeah.
I wonder how Danny DeVito did in junior high. I mean, as a junior in high school.
When we get him on the podcast, because it's going to happen, I feel like if it doesn't, that would be an issue. I will ask him for you, and I'll let you know what he says.
Please?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would also want to know what it was to work with, what it was like to work with Andy Kaufman.
Okay, I'll ask him that too, and then
Yeah.
I'll get back to you
Please.
when we're done.
And Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Okay. Why don't you
Arnold
just email me a
Schwarzenegger.
list, and I'll forward it to him. That'll be because I won't remember.
And Robert Krieger.
Okay. Yeah. I'll start taking notes.
Wait, he worked with Michael Keaton in the Batman movie. That's right. All right, yeah, I'll send you the list.
That. Yeah, just send me a list. I think that'll just be easier for everyone because I want to make sure you get answers to all of them. I don't want to forget any. So.
I hope so.
Yeah, the entire interview will just be me. So what was it like working with this person? Okay, and then what was it like working with this person? Do you have any other questions? No. What was it like working with this person? He's gonna hang up on us. But I mean, I think that would still be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is that guy? Do you know? For something.
I did it in a fight to the death. Oh no, I don't have my notes. So hold on. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at Googling things quickly.
I like his glasses. If I was gonna get another set of frames, I'd probably get another set of frames just
matching
like his.
Danny DeVito glasses. Yeah. I think you should. I approve of that. He's 4'10". I just looked it up.
4'10".
Yeah.
Oh man, that's cool.
He's super cool. He's awesome.
What gave you the thought of making a podcast?
I don't know if you can tell by communicating with me. I really like talking a lot. And I just I told my friend once as a joke, I was like, how funny would it be if I started a podcast? And they're like, no, like you should. And I was like, all right, fine. Because I was like, one person was enough. I was like, great. And I started it by myself, and it was like unbelievably terrible because I very much like going into things without preparing or thinking about it at all.
Same here.
So I hadn't even really listened to a podcast before. I'd listened to like maybe one or two. So I didn't even have like a reference to work off of. Like it was that bad. Yeah, it was that bad.
Okay.
And I was like, I can just record myself talking and that will be good. And it was for like a minute and then it wasn't anymore. And then I was talking to Sammy one day and I was like, I need to like do something with the podcast to make it better because I want to keep doing it, but I can't keep doing it alone. She's like, well, I'll just do it with you. And then we started doing it together. And now it's like a good excuse for us to hang out because we're both very busy. So this is like, we have to hang out, but in like a fun way. And yeah, so it's just a good time for me and my best friend to hang out and I get to talk a lot. all the good things.
Man, that's so cool. If I would have started a podcast that early, that'd be, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was scared because you don't see a lot of teenage podcasters. And when you do, I feel like from what I've seen, it's a lot of like advice and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I haven't really found anyone yet who's doing what we're doing, really.
Mhm.
There's things similar, but like, I don't know. Our show's just very cool and unique, and I think
What's
it's
your
a cool thing.
philosophy behind your show? Like, I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure
like
it's apparent when you're listening, but I want to
yeah,
hear it from
I
you.
feel like our show, the biggest thing about our show is that it isn't really about anything in particular.
Oh, cool. So it's like the Mindbuzz in a certain
It's
way.
yeah. We do a little bit of everything
Yeah.
cuz
Oh,
I
yeah.
get bored very easily.
Yeah.
So we couldn't just do a paranormal podcast. We do a ton of paranormal stuff on the show, but if that's all we did, we wouldn't still be doing a show. We can't just do a history podcast. We can't. So we do a comedy podcast. That's like the umbrella, but it's everything from ghosts to we do fight to the death, which is where we make celebrities fight each other. We do games. We teach each other about things. It's like everything ever, but then we also make fun of stuff. So it counts as comedy.
What's your favorite thing to make fun of?
I like making fun of when Sammy spells things wrong. That's one thing that's really fun. Also, Danny DeVito, but like in a loving way. Yes.
Yeah, that's
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I
that's a
can't.
fun one.
It's very much from a place of love. I can't spell very well either. I thought trash was spelled with 4 letters, so it's not like a malicious making fun of. It's just funny. And yeah, I like making fun of Danny DeVito too. But again, that's from a place of love. It's because I love him. But like casually. I love him casually.
Yeah. Oh, then my father must have really loved me then, if we're going by that type of model.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my scientific approach.
Yeah.
To making fun of things. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And Sammy couldn't be here, but
no, she had track.
Shout out to Sammy.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Oh, really?
And yeah. She's
got it.
Speedy.
So you're more the band person.
Yeah, right? I mean, I did track for a season, and I was like, this. So I quit. Yeah, I'm very musical. I play the violin, and I'm a percussionist. Right now, I'm playing vibraphone.
Wait, what
so
the heck is that? A what?
It's like a xylophone. Like picture a xylophone, but made out of metal. And there's like a bar that goes across them, and when you put the pedal down, it like rings. It's hard to explain. You'll probably have to like look it up.
It's kind of like those. I don't even know what to compare it to. Okay, well, do you know how to spell it? I want to see this thing.
vibraphone.
Wait, hold on, you're going too fast.
I think that's. Imagine if I spelled it wrong. That would be really embarrassing.
A vibraphone?
No, vibraphone.
Oh,
yeah, vibraphone.
That's it. It sounds like a combination of like a female toy.
I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at.
But you can call and text on it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see this thing.
Only like the newer models. So.
Wait, this is like a xylophone kind of.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Xylophones are made of wood and vibraphones are made of metal.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty fancy.
How long have you been playing that?
It's my 2nd year.
There we go. Here it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Needed to get up on the screen.
Ooh, that's fancy. Your thing is so fancy.
You like it?
I love it.
Yeah, it's getting there. I mean,
I think it's awesome.
With with practice and as soon as I get that survey thing out, I think it's just gonna get a little bit better from there.
Oh, absolutely.
I virtual snacks in the waiting room.
I support that personally.
Digital temperature control waiting room. You don't no longer have to fax your vaccine cards. All that's going to be done digitally. with the freedom passports. Yeah, we're getting
I think
up
that's
there.
awesome. Yeah. Well, I'll have to come back and check it for quality control.
Yeah, the Mindbuzz evolution. That's there are some revenues from the big Green Deal.
Mhm.
The Green Deal that it's all part of that. It's all part
Good.
of the podcasting 2.0 and building back better podcasting that
Good.
I like
I
to
fully
talk
support
about.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
What's your who's your favorite comedian, by the way?
My favorite
Yeah.
comedian. I have a couple.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Shoot.
mean, I love John Mulaney, but it's John Mulaney. I love
Mhm.
John Mulaney. I'm trying to think of Gavin Matz. I really like him. I feel
Okay.
like I saw him on
He's like a combination of Matt Gaetz and Gavin Newsom, right?
yes, that's it.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
He's actually
Alright.
their child. Mhm.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My-
I saw him on a Comedy Central, like they post like clips on their YouTube channel every day, and I saw
Yeah.
him on one, and I was like, this dude is so funny. So I
Really?
really like him, and I really like Josh Johnson. I think his name is. He's really good
Okay.
too. And then Esther Pavitsky. I think I said her name right. She's my other like favorite. They're my top faves. I like a lot though.
Clearly there's an age gap because I have no clue who those people are.
I don't think I'm supposed to know who they are. I go out of my way to find like comedy videos because I'm working on trying to do stand up. So I
Oh, okay.
watch a lot of stand up. So I'll just like sit
Yeah.
at my computer and like find like any free stand up specials I can. So that's probably why. Cuz none of my friends know who they are either. So
Mhm.
don't worry. It's not like an age
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, those are just some of my favorites that I've come across.
Do you know who George Carlin is?
I've heard the name.
If not, please Google him and look him up after this
I
because
absolutely will.
his story of how he got into comedy is really fascinating. Like I didn't in the 50s, this guy was on radio, which kind of resonated a little bit with me because of the similarities that radio has with podcasting.
Yeah.
And yeah, and this guy, him and Bill Hicks have always been an inspiration just by their message and the way that they showcase their comedy.
Yeah,
It's really
nice.
fascinating to me.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Have you heard of Bill Hicks?
I feel like I've heard the name before.
I the first time that his name like came like into my brain, I've he was one of the guys that you would listen to like that would come out and like random punk songs or random like really liberal YouTube videos talking about, fight the power message, don't listen to the
Yeah.
government, all that kind of stuff, right? Along with George Carlin. But I had no clue who he was, and then my friend was telling me about Alex Jones, that right-wing conspiracy theorist, and how somehow there's a conspiracy that Bill Hicks became Alex Jones. And when he told me that, I was like, what the hell is that, right? And then I
Yeah.
looked up Bill Hicks and I started watching all of his stuff, and oh my God, his stuff is amazing. He's another dude
Nice.
that's really good. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'll check him out.
Yeah. That and another comedian that comes to mind is what's his name? George fuck. Not George fuck, but
Oh, damn. That was going to be a really good name.
yeah. It is, right?
I was
If
putting
I
that
were-
into the memory bank as you were saying it. Now I'm going to look it up and it's not going to be there. Now I'm upset.
No, George Lopez, but I
Oh,
don't know.
yep.
I liked him when I was like 6. And then when I became 6.5, I was like, yeah, this stuff is no longer funny to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even though like he talks about like the Latino experience and the Mexican American experience, I don't know. I don't get that. It's so weird that I connect a little bit more with the white comedy. which is kind of weird. Which is weird. I don't know.
You know, whatever you like.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
It is.
What's
what it is.
your podcast? What was the last show that you did? What was the topic on that one? Yeah.
The last episode we released one this morning. The day we're recording this.
Oh, cool.
I did. So there's a TikTok trend where it's like the rules for my wedding, things like that. So I had Sammy do a couple of those. And then I talked about Amelia Earhart because May was the month when she. What do you mean she's scary?
Her face is just fucking frightening. Do you ever look at her face in the middle of the night?
A little. She looks a little bit creepy sometimes. But that's besides the point. We talked about her because May was, I might get this wrong because we recorded it like a month ago. The month she flew across the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. Something like that. And then we talked about like the different theories behind her disappearance.
Ooh.
Sammy thinks she's living on the moon. I think she died on an abandoned island, but we all have our opinions.
Yeah.
And then I did a word association Mad Libs, which I took songs that we both like. I gave her lyrics, like words from the song, and then took the word associations and put them back into the song. And then it was pretty funny.
Oh,
and
that's
then
cool.
we did this fun thing where we had only 25 minutes of content, and that is not enough. So we created a segment on the spot. We pulled another TikTok trend, the one where you each say a word, and then you have to like bridge the gap between them till you get to the same word. It took us a good try or two to get it, but we got there, and that was almost too much fun. It turned out really good.
Really? And you guys just made that up on the spot?
Yep.
Oh,
I was like, let's just do this.
Improv. Yeah.
Most of our shows improv. We don't plan much, mostly because we'll like forget or run out of time, and we're like, we'll just roll with it. But it's been working, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That you practice. That's. I mean, I like reading up on how people perform stand up and improv, and they pretty much go in hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
There's
you
a lot
write
of similarities. I try, but I don't write comedy, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So like actually I've started writing. I really like John Bellion. I really like John Bellion, and his album Glory Sound Prep for me is like, I don't know how into music you are. Are you into music? Are you a big music person?
I'm into music, at a certain extent.
Yeah. So his album Glory Sound Prep, I don't know if you've ever like listened to a music album and like you could like almost feel a story behind it. I don't know. This could just be me. Maybe I'm weird.
No, that's how I feel with OK Computer by Radiohead.
Okay, yeah. So you can like feel a story behind it, but maybe the story is not getting told. It's like a story in your brain. So I started writing the story behind Glory Sound Prep by John Bellion, which is very much not a comedy. I throw a little comedic things in there, but I've tried writing stand-up sets before. I can't do it.
Really?
I cannot write comedy. Because I'll do it, and then I'll read it, and I'll be like, this is the most boring shit I've ever read in my entire life.
Oh, come on.
So when I do stand-up or when I think of jokes, I record them as voice memos in my phone.
Yeah.
I come into the studio. I record them as, like, chunks. I put them in my computer. I listen back. I make, like, mental notes of them. And I just kind of keep recording them until they form into a set. And I just memorize it. Almost every time I write a joke, it never sees the light of day again. Because I'm like, okay, that ruined it.
Really? Do you?
Because I say things different than I write them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I think that's where your audio engineering podcasting brain switches on, and you go in front of the mic and you test it out, record
100%. I feel like most of my comedy is more in the way I say things. than the things I'm saying. So just writing things doesn't do anything for me. I have to like say them to make them like funny, at least to me. And then what I think is funny, a couple people think is funny, and that's good enough for me. But yeah.
It's an from what I've researched, it's a numbers game. So if you have all your little darlings and just put them out in the universe, and if you get a hit, you get a hit. If you don't, then you don't.
Yeah,
you keep on moving on, or change the joke.
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or instead of talking about Condoleezza Rice, you can talk about Matt Gaetz or something. I don't know. He's another one. I love that guy. What state are you from? Téa, I think I lost you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Oh, I'm here.
God, I lost you after Matt Gaetz. I thought you hung up on me.
I hate when that happens. I would not do that. I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
That's where I'm at.
And it's not funny, but it's just it's kind of strange that I connect with people in Massachusetts and New Jersey.
Really?
Which like even just in the podcasting community, it's either people from Massachusetts or New Jersey.
Interesting. Where are you from?
I'm from Southern California.
I know a lot of people from California through podcasts.
Oh, really?
So that's interesting. Yeah.
That is interesting. Yeah. There's very rarely, and people from Florida also.
I met a couple people from Florida. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then I just did a podcast with Skip the Noise, and he's from Houston, Texas.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. But now that you have a podcast, do you listen to any other podcasts?
I listen to a ton of podcasts now.
Yeah. It's so strange how when you start your own, you start listening to others. That's what happened to me.
I listen to so many podcasts now. I think it started from like meeting other podcasters and then like listening to their shows, and then it kind of went from there. But I listen to so many podcasts now.
Any favorites one right now that you're listening to at the moment?
Ooh, okay.
Not right now. I mean, you're on my show.
Right now, I'm actively one of my favorites right now. One of my new podcast friends who we just started talking to. His name is Matt. He hosts the Comedy Night Podcasted Right podcast. It's a pretty new show. He's only a couple episodes in, but he talks about sitcoms. It's Community, Parks and Rec, The Office, and 30 Rock. And he talks about like the night that they aired, and here's the other things that were on, and then he talks about the episodes. I'm a huge comedy fan, evidently. So I love that show because I love all of those shows. So that's a really good one. And Paranerds, they're part of the Podmonth network that we're part of. That's another one I listen to all of the time. And the other one, I try to like listen to them like only a couple shows at a time and listen all the way through. I don't usually listen weekly. So the other one I'm working on right now is Future is Bright, another Podmoth show. So Paranerds is kind of paranormal, and Future is Bright is a little bit more true crime. And yeah, so I kind of have like the three major ones I listen to: paranormal, true crime, and comedy. I'm usually listening to like one of each at any given time.
Got it. And then for society and culture, you come to the Mindbuzz, obviously.
Obviously.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm cultured and part of society.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, that's why I started this podcast, because I was like, oh, society. I'm in society.
You are a person in society.
Yeah. I mean, you can't miss the mark on that one. I mean,
fair enough.
You can't fail at being human.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, maybe.
Unless you're Amelia Earhart.
I guess dying probably.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't. I'm sorry to call her back again, but goddamn, dude, I'm telling you, she's frightening. Some of the pictures of her are a little spooky. I'll give you that. I'm not joking. I think this was 10. It had to be at least 10 years ago. When,
it was yes.
No. Hold on. Let me. I set that up wrong. Not Amelia Earhart 10 years ago, but
I was like, yeah, I think it was a little more than 10 years ago.
No, yeah, my fear of Amelia Earhart.
Oh, so this is like a legitimate fear. This isn't just like an ooh, she's spooky. You are scared of Amelia Earhart.
Yes.
Wow.
Every time, yeah. If
the more you know.
Yeah, I like History Channel, right? And sometimes when they do like specials, regarding Amelia Earhart, and it just frightens me. I don't know. I get this deep like fear like when I see her on the screen.
I'm really sorry that you go through that.
Yeah. It's terrible. Yeah, just like I can't go on airplanes because of Amelia Earhart.
That's really unfortunate.
It's sunk in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Her what do you so you said that you were talking about the conspiracies that were around her disappearance?
Yeah, like what happened.
What do you
to
believe?
her. I think that her plane crashed on a remote island and then she starved to death.
Oh.
That's my theory. Sammy's theory was that she flew to the moon and is living with the ice wolves in the moon craters.
Yeah.
And then the other big theory was that she like landed near America and came back as a spy with like under a fake identity.
Dude, I'm getting chills right now. Stop.
Yeah, she could, for all you know, she could still be roaming around America. I mean, she's like old, but she could still be alive. She could still be hanging out.
Yes, exactly.
She could be outside your door right now.
That's part of it, dude. That's part of it.
You don't know where she is.
Exactly. She can be some weird.
You know what? Actually,
entity.
that's pretty valid. At first, I was like, but you know what? Fair enough.
Does it make sense now?
A little bit. I still am kind of like, yeah, sure.
No, and
like you could see her at the grocery store tomorrow.
Hold on. Yeah, no, and the name that
it's I don't
no, the name that they gave her person that she's supposed to be is downright frightening also.
What is it?
I have hold on. I have to look back at what it was.
What do you believe happened to her? Why? What about that?
Maybe that has to do with it too, because I think that she crashed on the island and she became a prisoner of war, and I think that the island that she crashed on, she somehow got brainwashed to being a spy. And then she was sent back to America and to push the I guess the imperial agenda that the island that she crashed on. I think that's what. Yeah. And somehow she got in the business of Pollo Loco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that or In-N-Out or some chain. I don't know. Could have been Shakey's too.
That is definitely a theory. That is a theory.
Look, she's fucking frightening. Look, hold on. Amelia Earhart, look at it. When you look Amelia Earhart, the first option is found. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
Look at found, great for science. Hold on. Found okay, what would you say? Amelia Earhart, fake name? Maybe fake name? There we go. It was Irene Craigmile Bolam.
Okay, that is a little creepy.
Yes, look at
I
another
think your
theory.
Fear is valid.
Yeah, so look at Irene Craigmile Bolam. Another theory of the time was that she had moved to New Jersey, no less. See?
New Jersey.
I'm connecting with people in New Jersey.
You could have spoken to Amelia Earhart before.
Remarried and changed her name to Irene Craigmile Bolam. This claim was originally referenced in the book Amelia Earhart Lives by Joe Class.
Wow. Look at that. She's hanging out, maybe, even though she was born in like the late 1800s, so the odds are slim. But you never know, I guess.
Look, there's all these things. She was a spy. She was Tokyo Rose? What the fuck?
I think I think you might be reading a little too far into this.
They went to Gardner Island. They were captured by Japanese forces. Wow.
Hate when that happens. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. What if she's listening to this episode right now? And
Amelia Earhart facts.
She now knows that you live in California and she's actively on her way to come get you.
Maybe that's the downloads that I'm getting in Japan.
But I thought she was living in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, New Jersey.
Are you getting any downloads in New Jersey?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart is an avid listener.
Nice. Okay.
Wait, so now it's good, but 5 minutes ago you were terrified of her.
I'm still terrified of her.
Oh.
But
what
it's
if
good
she
she's
asked
listening.
to be a guest on the podcast? Would you say
Come
yes?
on. Yeah.
You're going to talk to her?
I would talk to her, but I'd probably turn the camera off. I mean, I would be able to listen to her voice, but I wouldn't be able to look at her.
She's old now, though. So, like, I don't know if she looks better, but she looks different.
I don't know. No, she's... I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Not me.
I would have her on.
Good. I think you should.
What would we talk about?
She would probably ask you why you're so scared of her, and you would have to explain it to her all over again.
Well, Grandma Amelia, there comes a time in a boy's life when he watches the History Channel and this crazy, creepy women come up. I don't know. Amelia Earhart, she's somewhere in New Jersey now. Yeah.
She's hanging out in New Jersey. Well, not anymore. She's actually on her way to California right now to confront you.
You gotta remember, she's like 100 years old, so I got a couple of days to get my shit ready before she gets here.
That's what airplanes are for. Do you think she's gonna walk to California? She's literally a pilot. She can fly herself.
Téa, think about it. Do you think Amelia Earhart is going to get in another goddamn plane? It's the same. It's the same.
It's not going over the ocean. It's different. It's very different.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the same with Jesus. You think when Jesus comes back, he's going to want to see a cross?
Yes. Every single day.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they wear them.
It's different, though, because she is fine. It's the circumstance is completely different. Also, she's out for revenge, and nothing is going to stop her.
Why? Revenge for what? What did I do?
She's mad at you for...
Wait, hold on. How do the tables turn? How did that happen?
I'm just the messenger. I have no part in this.
Wait, hold on. Were you sent by Amelia Earhart? To infiltrate the podcast?
If anyone wants to listen to the Offbeat Worm podcast, you can find it on all major podcast platforms. And yeah, no.
Dude,
I can't confirm or deny anything.
Dude, another topic that you brought up, which I commented on like a couple of weeks ago, was the fucking the Bernstein Bear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
What do you mean? What do I think about that? Like, do I think it's a thing?
Yeah, do you think it's a thing, or do we consciously experience multiple realities?
Absolutely. How do you think Amelia Earhart is still alive? Yes.
Yeah.
No. I get paid by the mention of her name, so So
hashtags.
fit in this,
You must be very smart. You learn that in your AP classes, how to monetize on Amelia Earhart facts.
Yeah, I learned that in AP Physics 1, how to monetize off Amelia Earhart. Yeah.
That's some search engine optimization right there.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah.
you guys are so woke, this new generation.
I'm extremely woke.
Woke
Yeah.
AF.
So very woke. That's part of what I do for Amelia, is helping her stay young and hip in her old age.
I can imagine I can imagine Amelia Earhart in like Air Force Ones.
Yeah. Mhm. They're her favorite shoe.
Skinny jeans.
Mhm. Yeah.
From Tilly's.
I take her shopping once a week.
Do you? Where do you go?
That's actually a secret.
Is it? You don't go to Tilly's, do you?
No.
I go to Tilly's.
I love Tilly's.
Famous
Amelia
footwear.
doesn't though. She doesn't like it. No, her favorite store is Journeys. That's her favorite shoe store, at least. She really likes it there. She likes Doc Martens a lot.
Does she?
She does. Yeah.
She's a pilot, so
she has like 7 pairs.
Air Force Ones are pilot shoes, right? They have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, she helped invent them, actually. It's part of her job when she came back.
Does she wear tube tops?
Usually like twice a week. Not too much though.
No.
She'd
be
too swag.
Yeah, I can imagine her with like a sideways hat, gold chain, clock.
Yes.
Tattoo above her left chest.
Yeah, she has a lot of tattoos now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irene,
to help
what is
her
it? Irene?
disguise. Yeah.
Irene
She actually, like, believe it or not, she has Irene tattooed across her forehead. So that people could be like, oh, that's Amelia Earhart. But then she'd be like, no, look, my name's Irene. See, it says it on my forehead.
Yeah.
It's actually genius if you think about it.
Tokyo Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Who even Tokyo Rose?
She's super smart.
Gardner Island? I don't know. That's just creepy. So it was the Bernstein Bears. And they were, of course, it was that Mandela dude.
Yeah, how he like died in prison, but then he also didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
What version do you remember?
I don't remember any of them. Because even in 2013, I was like pretty young and I was not alive the first time. So I know nothing.
Well, that's a new reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's a...
Soon they're going to be... Yeah, we're actually working on the rollout of the Téa effect, which you can remember things one way, you can remember them the second way, or you can just not remember things at all. And that's where the Téa effect comes in. I know nothing.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use that all the time, actually, on the show.
Oh, you do?
I know nothing. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, so you can start calling that the Téa effect. I give you permission.
Yeah, you know how like when Jehovah's Witness they come walking towards you and you're like, oh no, you turn around and walk the other way.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's what I say when people ask me about Amelia Earhart. I don't know anything.
It's the same thing with me. Like once Jehovah's Witness see me, they walk the other way because they don't want to deal with me because I ask too many questions. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Same with Santa Claus during Christmas seasons.
Mm-hmm. When Santa comes up to you, he's like, "I'm Santa."
Yeah. I tell him, "Oh, I'm Santa too."
And then and then it's like that Spider-Man meme that's like, you know, that one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really complicated. So that's where the Téa effect has like a positive effect on things. Yeah. It has a negative effect when you're like taking a physics test and you forget everything, but sometimes it's good.
Yeah, that usually happens when I'm in the same room as a Santa Claus because we don't know which lap to sit on.
Oh yeah, that I could see that being very difficult. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, and even the his little helpers get confused also.
Yeah, I'm sure. That must be
Yeah.
really hard for them.
They've never seen a little Mexican Santa Claus before. Yeah, they think I'm
yeah.
one of them. And I'm like, whoa.
But you're like surprised.
Hold on.
Plot twist. I'm
Yeah.
Santa. They're like, but he's Santa. You're like, okay. And?
Yeah. But I'm the Mexican Santa, I tell them.
I know
I'm the
someone
Barrio
who
Santa.
may or may not know Amelia Earhart. What about it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once I bring Amelia Earhart's name, they get quiet.
Yeah, you just kind of like mumble it under your breath and the room goes silent. And it's like, what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Her?
Yeah, it's the mafia effect. When you bring that up. Yeah, she's a mob boss now.
Oh, she is? When I tell her that you said that, she's not going to be happy.
No, but she knows, right?
Yeah, she doesn't like when people talk about it, though. Makes her uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of
Well, her face makes me uncomfortable. You can tell her that.
I will.
Amelia Earhart.
I'll tell her.
You're listening right now.
She is. I sent it to her on her iPhone. She knows how to use it because I taught her.
What iPhone does she have?
The best one.
The best one. The one with 4 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she has the one with 7 cameras. They haven't released it yet. It's coming. She's trialing it.
She got the vibraphone.
Yes.
Now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That came with the fanny pack that goes underneath between the crotch. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's so young and hip.
She's constantly asking me to call her at 2 a.m. On her vibraphone, and I'm like, dude, why?
Amelia.
I call and she just hangs up.
Well, that can't be right because she goes to bed at 4 p.m. And she sleeps until 3:30 p.m. the next day because she's so old. But maybe you're imagining. Maybe that's the Téa effect in a new form. You're remembering things wrong also, but different. You know what I mean?
That's like the beginning stages of like schizophrenia.
What? I didn't say anything. Anyway, do you believe in birds?
Bird by bird.
Do you think birds are real?
Anne Lamott.
Hmm?
I said Anne Lamott, bird by bird. Yeah, of course.
You think birds are real? That's kind of lame. Because I know for a fact they aren't. So.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Have you ever heard of robots?
Yeah, AI.
Yeah, that's what baby birds are.
How does it feel to grow up not knowing what it is to have a house phone?
I don't think I'm missing out on anything. House phones seem lame, so I think I'm good. I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
I'm too young and hip for that. Yeah.
For a house phone?
Yeah, I'm too young and hip for a house phone.
I kind of want one.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't you have a cell phone?
I do, but I just... Okay, so here's the thing. When you have a cell phone, right, it's a little bit personal. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not a very personal kind of person. I'm not a personal guy. Like, if you text me, I won't text you back because that's just way too personal. Yeah, exactly.
No. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
So, yeah, when you give out your number and people try to hit you up, dude, ew.
Yeah.
No.
It's
but
the worst.
the good thing with the house phone, when you have a house phone, it's people that want to talk to you. It's encouraged to answer the phone when it rings.
Yeah.
Because with the cell phone, you have all these apps and all these distractions. With the regular house phone, you don't.
Yeah, but like then you have to talk to people on it.
But most of them are robots, and they ask you stuff, and you can just fuck with them without hurting their feelings.
How do you know that they don't have feelings?
Because I asked them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I asked them, do you feel this?
And they said no.
They're like, sir, please press 1. Sir, please, let me connect you to a valued member of our congressional.
I hate when that
meetings.
happens. No, I personally think you should not get a house phone.
Why not?
Why would you? I still think it's goofy. Just delete all of the apps off your cell phone. Then you have a house phone, but it can also be a car phone or a train phone or a sidewalk phone.
Bathroom phone.
But your bathroom is in your house.
Bar phone.
Yeah, see? It's like this if you think about it, the cell phone is the house phone but better. So why would you want to get a house phone?
Why is it called a cell phone why is it called a cell phone? I mean, you're not in the cell. I mean, did they name it after prisoners having phones in their cell?
Yes.
You ever think about that?
I have not thought about that.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they call it a cell phone because it's a form of imprisonment to humanity.
I feel my mind buzzing currently from that statement. I don't like that.
Did you ever think about that?
I don't like that. I would like to stop thinking about it. That's all I have to say on the matter.
That's terrible.
That's really bad.
That's terrible.
Right? For that reason, I will actually just never think a thought ever again.
That was deep. That was dark. That went
the lights just turned down so low. Like, damn.
Have you seen Mortal Kombat?
No.
No?
No.
It's really good. It's very violent.
Oh. Hate when that happens. No, that's fine. I don't really mind that. I previously mentioned, I listen to true crime podcasts all the time. So
okay, hold on. So comedy wise, what are some of your favorite movies?
Mm-hmm. The Lorax, obviously. Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Hot Rod.
That's right. He was
with
in
Andy
there.
Samberg.
Yes.
Have you seen that one? That one's so
Yes.
funny. Of course, as soon as I have to think about it, I do not know what a movie is anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, A Christmas Story. I know that's a Christmas movie, but it's a really funny Christmas movie. I will watch that movie year round. No problem. That movie's hysterical.
That one's good.
It's not a movie, but Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't care. I'm breaking the rules. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is one of the
Brooklyn
funniest shows
Nine-Nine,
ever
what is
made.
that?
It's a TV show.
Huh. What channel?
I wouldn't expect you to know because you think house phones are cool. So
I don't watch TV.
Oh, you're missing out. Andy Samberg's in it. If you can't tell, I really like Andy Samberg.
I don't watch TV, and I want a house phone.
Dang.
Something's wrong with me.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm trying to think of like movies. I don't know. What are your favorite movies? And I'll brainstorm.
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
I like Dogma and Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah,
and Clerks 2.
I've never heard of that.
The Fly.
Have you ever seen the Bee Movie?
I love the Lorax, actually. You brought up the Lorax, right?
Yeah.
Bee Movie, I haven't. My son watches it, but I'm just like, dude, why are you watching this crap? You know? Come on, kid. I thought I taught you better than that.
You don't like the Bee Movie?
No.
Well, I'm upset now.
Wait, wasn't that the movie that what's his face is in? Jerry Seinfeld?
I don't know, probably.
The Bee Movie, yeah.
Yeah, the Bee Movie.
It's Jerry Seinfeld, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who's in the Bee Movie. Barry B. Benson. He's the only one that matters. But you don't like the Bee Movie, so it doesn't matter. It's fine.
No, that's terrible. It was like Jerry Seinfeld.
You just don't get it.
Really?
You just don't get it. You don't get it. I don't expect you to understand.
But I get the Lorax.
Shrek? How do you feel about Shrek?
I love Shrek.
Okay, good.
Okay, fun fact. Did you know that originally Chris Farley was going to play Shrek?
Wild. I did not know that.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. The early sketches of Shrek and the dialogue was actually changed to fit Mike Myers.
Interesting.
Yeah, Mike Myers' personality. So if Chris the story goes, it's like if Chris Farley would have been Shrek, it would have been a little bit more depressing story.
Oh, yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
that. Shrek is not a depressing movie. It's a fantastic movie. So I think they made a good decision.
Yeah.
What about High School Musical 2? Have you ever seen High School Musical 2?
No, I haven't. I don't like Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, didn't he like co-produce it or something?
I don't know. I don't
No?
pay attention to any of that stuff.
Come on, Téa.
I don't have the brain capacity to think about those things.
So since you like Danny DeVito, did you know he was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Google it right now. I want to see your reaction.
What
and
is
how
it?
he looked. He looked so cool.
What is it?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson.
Oh, let's see. Oh, probably the Wikipedia article won't help because he's not in that. Let's see. Images.
What do we say?
I don't even see him.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Oh,
410.
is that him?
Yeah. Danny
Okay.
DeVito.
Well, he looks better now, but
You see him?
I did see him. Kind of hurt
Isn't
my
it
heart a
cool?
little bit. Sure.
Look at him. He's fly.
Yeah. That's a way to describe it.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest fly. Come on.
I'll have to watch it now, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what I think.
He's actually mute in the movie, so there all you'll see is just his face.
I actually just found out that I'm busy for the next 37 years and will not be able to watch it, but it's a bummer. It's a little awkward.
That was an
I'll
exact
watch
number.
Lorax instead. Yeah. I'm really good at coming up with exact numbers for things. I don't know why.
That's
It's
part
just
of
fun.
the Téa effect.
Yeah. Like, I'll be like, what? Like, when I listen to music, sometimes I like to put a timestamp on a time that I feel like would be good to listen to that song.
Mhm.
Like, this song would be really good driving on the highway at 9:32 on a Tuesday night. Just feels right.
You have very good time management.
No, not even a little bit. I'm actually terrible with my time. It's like really bad. It's a problem.
Really?
But whatever.
Is that something that what do you think? Is that something they should teach you in school?
They try to, but no one listens. They should be teaching it outside of school because no one listens to anything in school.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
But also, if they tried to teach it, people don't like being taught things. I think that's my theory.
Hold on. Can we attack that for a little bit?
If you must.
People don't want to be taught things.
Not against their will, I don't think.
Okay.
Like, if you want to be taught things, then yeah. But, like, school? Like, no one wants to learn school. I shouldn't say no one.
Uh-huh.
Some people don't want to learn school. I don't.
Is it the individual or is it just the institution? Where's the problem? Is the problem the institution or is it
school.
the individual?
I think it's school's fault.
So it's the institution's fault.
Yeah, that's my theory. That's my opinion. Yeah, school's boring, so I don't like learning things there.
If there was one subject you wish that they taught in school, what would it be?
But here's the thing, right? I feel like any subject, as soon as you put it into school and like make it something you have to do, I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
They're offering a podcasting class at my school right now. And I was like, I feel like that'd be cool. And I do really well in it. But I was like, as soon as I have to do it at school, it loses all of its joy.
What? What the fuck?
Also, the fact that they didn't ask me to teach it is insulting. So.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
So I can expect you in my class next Wednesday at 3 p.m.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I won't be there.
All right. Well, since you got on the show, we'll give you an A. I mean,
Nice.
you
Great.
here, you
I
showed
did extra
up.
credit.
You're doing extra credit.
Cool.
You answered
I'll take it.
I mean, sound quality is great.
Yeah.
Everything, content is great. Your logo's good, so you're good.
Thanks. I try.
I think you're good. Just the only thing is that you are affiliated with Amelia Earhart, so I'm gonna need you to.
How do you expect me to get paid? I get all of my money from Amelia Earhart, so. Can I get in trouble for saying that? I should have probably checked. Whatever. I don't know.
Well, she is a spy. So
whatever. If Amelia Earhart wants to sue me, then I don't know. At least I'll get clout, right? I'll be the girl that got sued by Amelia Earhart, I guess. I don't know. There's worse things to get in trouble for, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you think that Joseph R. Biden has contact with Amelia Earhart? He knows the full story.
Absolutely, because I'm telling him.
Oh, so you're the
I'm
correspondent.
feeding him information.
Okay.
She doesn't know that though, so don't tell her.
Why? Let me ask. Maybe you know. Maybe you can clear this up for a little bit, because this is a question that I've been.
I know everything.
Trying to get answered.
I know everything. So.
Perfect guest. Okay, so why is Joe so obsessed with the Amtrak? Is it because of the affiliation with Amelia Earhart and transportation?
Yeah, so I'm not supposed to talk about this, which is exactly why I'm going to talk about this.
Okay.
It is exactly because of Amelia Earhart.
I knew it. There had to be somebody.
I told him everything about her for the small price of $700 billion. And then he was like, whoa, Amtrak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was part of the Green Deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
just
it's so weird
because that's a secret.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah.
How some of the Building Back Better tax revenue is going to
paying me. Yes.
You podcasting, Amelia Earhart, possibly Danny DeVito. We don't know.
I'm
groups.
Definitely not allowed to talk about.
Matt Gaetz. Is Matt Gaetz involved in any of?
He is not. He asked to be, and I said no.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a weird one.
Like, he wanted to be, and I was like, eh. So I turned him down. Sorry about that.
What do you think about woke culture and
about what?
Woke culture?
Oh.
And cancel culture? I want to get your perspective on that.
Cancel culture is stupid, in my opinion. I think you can stop supporting people, but I don't know. I think people put too much. I don't know. I just think it's toxic. I mean, everything in the world is toxic, but like we can acknowledge that people did stuff wrong and we can stop supporting them. But I don't know. I think the vibes around cancel culture are not there. Or they're there and they're very bad. Woke culture, I'm not 100% sure I know what that is. So
me neither. I just been hearing it a lot.
I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know. I think cancel culture is not cool. I fully support the idea of not supporting people if they do things that you don't believe in. But I don't know. Canceling people is a little like I just don't like the vibes of that. That sounds like a stupid way to say it, but I hope my point is getting across.
I get it.
I don't like the vibes of cancel culture. Like, no.
Yeah, you dislike cancel culture as much as I dislike Amelia Earhart. So I'm right there with you. Yeah.
Like, I see what people are doing with cancel culture. Like, I get it. I just think there's different ways to go about it that might be better.
Like what? What would be your...
Just not supporting people. Because I feel like one of the issues with canceling people is it gives people so much attention.
Oh,
Just stop supporting people and stop talking about them. And that's it.
So by canceling them, you're still giving them platform. You're
like
using
every
your
time
space.
people cancel James Charles, that's all people talk about. Or we could just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
And then it's over. It's done. You're not feeding into it. I don't know. That's just me.
Okay, so this is where I'm kind of like struck because okay, so James Charles is among some of I don't know, he's part of different cultures in America that I think that are when you really think about it, like people really don't cancel people in certain groups because they are part of a certain group. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. I know what you're getting at.
Yeah. So I don't think I heard this maybe about a week ago from another podcaster about James Charles and his accusations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, well, what do you expect? Like, you don't have. Well, I don't think. Do they think that they don't have like a microscope on them because they're
yeah,
a
I don't
famous
know.
person?
I'll be completely honest. I try to stay out of that stuff as much as I can because frankly, I just have other things to do in my life. I don't have the time or the energy to like micro look over celebrities and try to like I can be making a podcast in that time, you know? Like some people do that, that's fine. That's not really my thing. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Just the vibes are bad.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. That's my contribution.
Yeah, I'm not buying his makeup anymore. I'm really not.
No.
No,
Because I was buying it all the time. No, I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
But...
No, me too. I had subscriptions set in his stuff. Like every couple of weeks, I'd get eyeliner, lip liner.
Oh yeah,
The lipstick was going a little bit more now that we're in the summer because I like to get dressed up.
All right.
And yeah, during the pandemic when I was stuck home alone, I was going through lipstick like crazy.
Oh yeah. I hate when that happens. It's a struggle. Yeah, it really is.
It's the struggle. Yeah. And usually that was my my defense mechanism when I saw Amelia Earhart. It was like, go straight to my room, lipstick.
Got it.
Mirror.
Got it.
Cat skin.
I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bot Slurpees. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing on time?
We can go a couple more minutes.
Couple more minutes?
It's like 5 minutes. We can get 15 more minutes. Then I really have to leave. Because I missed last rehearsal in its entirety, so I should probably.
Dude, well, people need their vibraphone. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 other vibraphones, but it's fine.
No, hold on. No, you are a massive piece of the orchestra.
I am. I'm really important.
You are the heart, beat, and soul of the organization.
I am, 100%. They'd be nowhere without me.
Vibraphone. I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Right?
That's fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you think John Bonham would be anywhere without a vibraphone player in his band? No. Ozzy Osbourne? Do you think?
No, not even a little.
No,
I was his vibraphone player for a long time, actually.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Téa, why don't you take some time and talk about the Offbeat podcast?
You guys, everyone listening to this, Amelia Earhart included, should absolutely go check out the Offbeat Worm podcast. We are a comedy podcast about literally everything ever. We haven't talked about everything yet, but we will. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about everything. We do games, we talk about history, we talk about people, we talk about ghosts. We have a fun segment once a month called Fight to the Death, where we put 2 celebrities against each other and make them fight. It's a great time. And yeah, it's just me and my best friend goofing around, saying stupid shit and posting it on the internet. Yeah. That's the vibe.
I love it. Do you have a website or anything that you want me to share and look up?
Yeah, I'll email it to you, but really if you just Google the Offbeat Worm, turns out not a lot of things are named that. So we're the first thing that comes up, and also like the second and third and fourth and fifth, probably. But yeah, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple, we are on Podbean, that's our host site. And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Offbeat Worm. Yeah, that's all the things. But everything is just under Offbeat Worm because it's pretty easy to find that way.
Yeah. No, you're on here. You're the first. Yeah, exactly. The first 1,000 pages
Good.
are actually the Offbeat Worm.
We're too good.
Yeah. No, you are. Any upcoming episodes that you want to? Any just one word of topics that you want to share?
We're doing a fight to the death between Shrek and Gru from Despicable Me. That's coming next week.
Right.
Beyond that, we don't have anything recorded yet. So
no, that's fine.
You'll just have to listen and find out, I guess. It's a secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Danny DeVito will be on. Maybe Amelia Earhart will be on.
God. Get me on. You got to let me know when that happens.
I will. You can go on.
Yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Just not with Amelia Earhart, right?
I can't promise anything.
Oh, shit. Damn, she's gonna know.
Sorry.
She's gonna know.
If you want to come on the show, you have to accept the terms and conditions. And the first term and condition is I can't guarantee that Amelia Earhart won't be there. So.
Got it. Well, I'll bring all my Santa Little helpers with me.
You're gonna fight to the death between you and the elves versus Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
I would love
I can't
to see
take her
happen.
alone. I can't. No. How do you survive an airplane?
Are you insinuating that you think you would lose in a fight with Amelia Earhart?
Amelia Earhart will beat the shit out of me. Think about it, dude. How tough can one person,
she's
woman
a badass bitch,
can be to fly around the world, crash, survive, kill off all the people that try to capture her to try to make her a prisoner of war, and go back to New Jersey, start a podcast, and invest in Intel and Microsoft?
And still be so insanely hip.
Exactly. And wear Air Force Ones and chains and sideways, backwards hat. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't.
She's
definitely
a beast.
she'll kick my ass.
Yeah. I'd love to see
Definitely
that
she'll
happen.
kiss
I
my
would pay good money to watch you fight Amelia Earhart.
Well, it's going to be free on the Offbeat Worm podcast, so.
Yeah?
There you go. There's an incentive. And if you guys want to see that or listen to any of the Offbeat Worm podcasts, I'm going to put the links down in the description.
Nice.
Go ahead. Everything's going to be clickable.
Listen to all the things.
Listen to all the things.
All
cool.
the things.
All right.
Yeah.
Téa, this was great.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a great time. This was so much fun.
I got to have you on again. Let me know.
We'll get Sammy next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't talk about the Amelia Earhart stuff, though. She doesn't know about it, so.
Wait.
It's a secret.
Wait, she doesn't what?
She doesn't know about Amelia Earhart yet. I haven't told her yet. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to tell your best friend that you work with Amelia Earhart. It's a hard thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm not yet. She'll know when she's ready to know. You just can't bring it up yet. I'm gonna tell her myself. But
okay. All right.
The Mindbuzz Podcast.